So, I don't function in polite society anymore. I had a doctor's appointment earlier this morning in Temecula, and everything checked out as an eye thing. Everything's good. Um, but I haven't like left really my house except for work and the grocery store since like March of last year. So this is like the first time, like I do my part. I don't go anywhere. For my birthday, we didn't do anything. For Christmas and New Year's, we didn't see anybody really. You know, it's just I do my part. And so I preface this by saying I was in Temecula. I knew I should have just went straight home. But I was like, you know what? Michael's is right around the corner. They have sketchbooks. I need sketchbooks for a project. They're cheaper at Michael's than they are online. I'm going to pull up. I have my mask. I have my hand sanitizer. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going to run in, grab my folders, and or grab my sketchbooks and be gone. So I run in there, get my sketchbooks, and I take off. I get to the line of the checkout, and I look up, and the cashier's not wearing a mask. And I just reflexively go, what the fuck? Just like a gut wrench. Ah! And I take a couple of steps back, and she is wearing a face shield. I was like, you're not wearing a mask. She goes, I know, but the face shield. I said, face shield works with a mask. It is supplementary. The mask, the air can flow around the face shield. I have several face shields, but you're supposed to wear them with the mask too. And clearly this woman did not want a lecture. She just wanted me to ring me up and be on her way. I said, can you go put a mask on for me? She looks at me weird, but then she leaves the cashier register, goes to the back and goes, I made the cashier at Michael's go put a mask on. I'm not an employee of Michael's. I'm not her supervisor. I know nothing about this woman. But I fucking made her put a mask on. So we get through everything. I ring her up and I say, look, I'm really pissed. I almost walked out. Like, you need to have a mask on. Bottom line. There's no defense for this. You just need a fucking mask on. She goes, well, my manager's right over there if you want to go talk to him. Like, yeah, sure. I'll go talk to Dave, the manager. I said, hey, we said, your cashier wasn't wearing a mask. He goes, oh, was she wearing a face shield? I was like, yeah, but that's not a mask. He goes, we get into a little bit of a debate. And I say, basically, we have known this since fucking March of last year. A face shield. I have several of them. I bought them from Vistaprint when all this shit went down. A face shield is supplementary PPE. You have to have a mask to prevent the airflow from, being airflowy. It doesn't. Anyway, so I get 2 minutes into this conversation with this manager. I realize I'm talking to an idiot. And I was like, and he tells me that this is Michael's corporate policy that the face shield's okay. And I went, well, fuck you. I'm never shopping here again. And I go off on him like Jim Cornette at a Dairy Queen. And I fucking storm out of Michael's. And I get to my car, I get to the parking lot, and I do a bitch, like totally admit, like this is a fucking bitch ass Karen thing to do. I called corporate. I fucking complained to corporate and said, look, motherfuckers are dying and your employees aren't wearing masks. What the actual fuck? And I don't know if anything's going to happen about that. I don't think so. I'm running out of places where I can shop. Because anytime I go someplace where employees aren't wearing masks or Managers feel it's okay to let customers come in through with masks. Like, you know, they go on a fucking list and I'm never coming back. Fuck you. People are dying. Grow a fucking conscience. So, I don't belong in polite society. So anyway, I start to pull out after my conversation with corporate, and there is a lady blocking traffic. Her car's parked at an angle. There's another woman giving directions, and I pull up behind them, and the lady gives me the finger, like, one moment. Now, I'm a prick on most days, but that just sent off my, like, fuck you. So I start playing the horn on my car. Like, what was it? I forget what tune it was. Ba 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 ba. And this goes on for about 2 minutes. If you don't know me and I am doing something to you out of spite, no, I will do it until reality itself ends. I am a fucking cunt and I will never let that shit go. So ba 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 ba. Finally, for the record, if you're giving directions in the middle of the road, fucking step off to the side of the road, call your buddy, tell him how to do it via phone. Don't fucking block traffic like a fucking cunt. So then the lady walks by me, gives me the double middle finger. I call her a cunt. She calls me a fucking asshole. And then we go on our way. So the point of this rant is, I can't live in polite society. You fuckers don't know how to wear masks. Next time I see a fucking mask with a nose poking out, I'm going to break your goddamn nose. Fucking wear your mask. Be adults.